Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, I'm Sank84 and welcome to Dragon Quest Builders. Now, anyone who knows me knows I love the Dragon Quest franchise. And, well, it's been that long since I last played Dragon Quest Builders. I thought, as there's no new games out at the moment this year, why not jump back into an old classic that I really loved? And, well, I'm a little bit surprised that it still remembers my original save, if I'm being honest. So yes, the title screen, if you've played this, you'll know, is the completion screen. But that's not going to stop us going in and starting a brand new game and just enjoying it for what it is. So, thou art come before me at last. I am the Dragon Lord, Master of Masters, King of Kings. Long have I awaited this moment. Come, take thy rightful place at my side. Do so, and I will grant unto thee dominion over half this world. Thou wish not for half the world? Wilt thou not reconsider? 'Tis an offer few would refuse. Rose, at long last, I have found you. A single, foolish choice has plunged this hallowed land into darkness. Beneath benign skies, my children crawl as insects on the earth, powerless, awaiting their own destruction. Only by the power contained within you may this ruined world be rebuilt. Arise, my child, your destiny awaits. And there we are. That is us. Of course we're playing Rose. Why wouldn't we? Rose, my child, you finally awoken. Do you remember who you are? Do you remember what you are? Yes, I do, thankfully. I see. So you've no recollection of before. No matter. Indeed, perhaps it is for the best. After so long a slumber, no doubt your body will still be weak. Arise, my child, and see that you can move freely. Okay, so let's just get rid of the quick tutorial bit first. So yeah, first bit, just learn the controls, jump, move, and yeah, we wake up down here. Thank goodness, all seems well. You can fulfill your role. Rose, my child, I have awoken you that you might perform a vital task. A task upon which the fate of this very world may... What? I do not doubt you might feel a little poorly, but is not the fate of the world more important than... Oh, my poor child, it is true. You are nearly at death's door. It seems your lengthy slumber has robbed you of your strength. Okay, so, yes, we're going to learn the vital thing that puts us above everyone and makes us the true protagonist in this. Yeah, we're the only one who can make things, apparently. Okay, use the tree stump to create some healing, so that's fine. So yeah, walk over, and already you can see things that we can make once we get certain resources. So let's just build this and heal ourselves up first. You have the power shared by none other in this world. The power to build new things from raw materials. Use the cream to heal myself up. There we go. Thank you. I see the colour has returned to your cheeks. You created a healing cream with your own two hands. However, the men and women who inhabit this world have lost the power of creation. Rose, my child, a sacred duty rests upon your shoulders. You must, well, yeah, quite understand that you wish to leave this place, but first you must learn of your... Very well. I'll show you how to build a path out of the crypt. Take the broken branch. And now turn that branch into a weapon. Okay, so just build that quickly. As all great civilizations do, so too they built weapons, but now only you have the power to build such things. Rose, my child, you've been entrusted with a divine mission too. I can well imagine you're eager to see the world outside, but would you not rather learn more of... Very well. To build a path, equip the weapon. So, yeah, let's just equip that. Nice and simple. And, yeah, we can now break. Rose, my child, the dreams, the hopes, the very fates of the people of this world rest on your shoulders. If this land is ever again to see the light, you must fulfill your sacred duty and... Rose, you're not asleep, are you? Perhaps it's best we continue this conversation outside. Okay, so... Yeah, basically, I can now go around destroying things, collect it, and use that to build. And yeah, everything is blocks. So that's nice. Okay, well done, that should be enough. Yeah, I will. But there's more stuff I want first. Okay, so let's just quickly collect them. I don't think... No, I can't break these. I can break that one, but that doesn't give me anything. Yeah, just cut these down a minute. I don't think... No, I don't. But, yeah, we've got the gravestone that we woke up in front of. There's something written on the gravestone. But it's so old and worn, the text is illegible. Okay, so yeah. Right, next building is very simple. Walk up, place a block down. You can walk up one block and also jump up one. So, yeah. Stairs, again. Almost anything is breakable. And it all depends on, yeah, what you're using to try and break it with. Damn it. There is fall damage as well, so careful of that. But yeah, let's get up here. Quickly run around there, put you in there. I'll just quickly grab these, because it saves me having to build them later on. And out we go. Well done, Rose. You found your way back to the outside world. When your eyes adjust to the brightness, you will see the world of Alfgard before you. Light was lost to this land long ago, and now darkness reigns eternal. The people who inhabit this somber realm once had the power to create, until it was wrenched from them. Without it, their culture crumbled into dust. Rose, my child, you've been entrusted with a momentous mission. Only by the power you hold, the power to create, can this world be rebuilt and the people of Alfgard arise once more. I beg your pardon? What do you mean you don't get it? Forgive me, my child. After having only just awoken from so long a slumber, this must all come as quite a shock. Let us adopt a more simple approach. Use the power of creation that dwells within you and rebuild this world however you see fit. Not quite, but yes, okay. No doubt you will fulfill your duty in the course of doing so. So too will you come to learn of the tragedy that befell this world and the role you are to play in its salvation. I am Rubis, the spirit of the land. Go forth, my child, and know, I do watch over you always. Oh, and Rose, one last thing that you must know. You are not a hero. If nothing else, remember this. So here we go. The opening world, so to speak. Because, yeah, there's different sections, different areas, and whatnot. The land you see before you was once known as Catlin. Long, long ago, a bustling city thrived here, ringed all around with stout fortifications. But all was destroyed in the relentless attacks by the monsters. Scarcely a trace remained of its former greatness. Rose, my child, you must use the power within you to rebuild the city to its former glory. This will be the first step on your journey to make Alfgard arise once more. To this end, I bestow upon you a gift. We get a flag. Take the banner of hope in hand and seek the source of light you see before you. Even as the darkness closes in around them, the men and women of Catlin flew this flag to the bitter end. Plant the banner in this land once more, that its bountiful light might serve as a symbol of Catlan's restoration. Now go, make haste for the Pillar of Light. Okay, so there we go, and now, well, we can, if we want to, just go wandering and have a look around. Might as well just grab a few bits while we're here. There we go, a bit of grass, that will come in handy. So yeah, there's a few bits to look out for. And just quickly grab some of these because we're going to need them. And yeah, it says about rebuilding the world as you see fit. Unfortunately, where you can actually build that actually counts is very limited. That's the only thing about this that I found quite, I'm not going to say disappointing, but a bit of a letdown. So what we'll do is just grab them and let's just start off with planting the flag as we've been asked to. So there we go. We get a nice square of light. A warm, soothing light spreads all around. People near and far will be attracted by the banner's beckoning light. Look, my child, here's one already. So, yeah, we get our first person who's going to give us our missions and help us out and all that. But, yeah, you can build anywhere. That's not a problem. The only problem is, only things inside this light actually count towards anything. So if there's a mission that requires some building, or if anything's actually going to work, it has to be inside this square. Otherwise, yeah, it won't actually do its job properly. What's a bit of a pain, but it's fine. Right, anyway, let's have a chat with our new friend here. What's this funny flag doing here? There's something special about this place. It's so bright and inviting. My name's Pippa. What's yours? Okay, so there is Pippa. Let's have a chat. She's got something to say. What's that? You're the one who planted the flag here. Who are you? Where did you come from? You don't remember? The goddess told you to come here. So, you've got amnesia and you're hearing voices. That's not suspicious in the slightest. Oh, but this place is just so lovely. Can I live here? Rose, my child, even with the power that dwells within you, you cannot rebuild Catlan alone. Your first step in rebuilding the city must be to house those who join you in living here. Little remains of this dilapidated house, save the door. Repair it by filling the holes in the wall with earth. Okay, so yeah. To build a room, you need certain things. A wall, of too high. So let's just make sure we've got that. A door. There we go. And a light source. So it's not quite classed as a room yet, but we'll get to that in a minute. The walls were all full of holes, but now they're as good as new. You fixed it with dirt. I thought you were just a weird girl with voices in her head. But you completely fixed a broken down old house. You must have some kind of special power. Take these. I found them on my way here. You can have them for fixing the house for me. There we go. White petals. Lovely. You must have some kind of special power to be able to fix up the old house like that. How did you do it? What? You got the power to build new things? What does build mean? Rose, my child, do you remember what I told you? Long ago, the people of this land lost the power of creation. It's your duty to help them regain this power. Anyway, I really appreciate you fixing a house like this, but it's not much without some kind of light inside. But I can't see any torches lying around here. So, yeah, now we can go and make some torches. And we got some blue goo. What? Okay, at this early stage, yeah, you get given what you need, but we will have to go out and gather the resources ourselves soon enough. So, first things first, let's just get some healing. There we go. And then let's get a better weapon. Lovely. And finally, yeah, let's get them broken branches that, not the broken branches, sorry, the torches that we needed. There we go. Hey, where'd you find that torch? You didn't find it, you built it. Ah, so that's what building means. You picked up stuff from around here and somehow changed it into a torch. Thanks. I think I understand. Sort of. Hey, do you think you might be able to build anything with this? If you need any more, I'll see if I can find some. Okay. That's fine. I can get plenty of these bits around. Okay. You never told me your name. Rose? What kind of name is that? It doesn't sound like you have any special powers at all. But you can't judge someone by their name, right? Anyway, Rose, you still got the torch you made, right? We should put one in the house. So yeah, there we go. And what I'm going to do here is after completing this one, is I'm going to stop a minute. So there you go. That's now classed as an empty room. Okay. So, brilliant. Now that's all done. You're amazing. You really do have special powers. It's hard to believe someone who looks so dopey could be so talented. But you can't judge someone by their appearance, right? Anyway, thanks. Now we have somewhere to live. And I get a seed of life. Lovely. So, yeah, the reason I'm just going to stop here a minute, I'm going to take that gives me an extra 5 HP, is I'm just going to do some prep work. Obviously, knowing what's coming along, yeah, I want to just get this all prepped at the minute before things start kicking in properly. Because, yeah, there is a hunger meter, there is a day-night cycle where things happen. But, yeah, if we do it now, I don't have to worry about any of them. So, I'm just gonna get the area ready for what's to come as best as I can, because there are a few things that I can't do at the minute. There we go, much better now. Got it all cleared out what we can. There are a few bits I can't get rid of at the minute because, yeah, we've got that. And there's a sign here giving you a heads up that, yes, you're going to get attacked from this direction. The monsters always attack from this direction. We must build a wall here to defend the city. Looks like the message was written a long time ago. Somebody must have lived here once. So, yeah, we're going to have to build a wall along here. But we'll end up building it all the way around. Anyway. Right, with that done, let's see what Pippa wants us to do next. Hey, Rose, thanks to you, we have such a lovely room. But don't you think it'd be much better if we had something to sleep on at night? I know, maybe you could build something? Rose, my child, you must gather materials that you might fashion some bedding. Should you place a bed in a room, you can sleep on it at any time, night or day, to restore your health. It would be great if you could make 2 things to sleep on. If we had 2 beds, we could sleep next to each other. Oh, Pippa. This time, Rose, I shall leave it to you to gather the materials you'll need to build the straw mattress young Pippa requests. Straw mattress can be structured from grassy leaves. We've already got them. Rose, are you alright? Okay, Eureka. Rose works out how to make straw mattresses. Okay, so we can now build them. And yeah, I put this in here. So just put you down there for now. And there we go. You want 2 of them, but I know we're going to be needing more later on, so I might as well just get the 3 now. There we go. And then, yeah, the thing is, with rooms as well, depending what's in them, depends what they're classed as. So, I'm going to put 2 there. And then 1 up there for now. There we go. No, I didn't mean to sleep. Never mind. Thankfully, it doesn't matter. It just basically is a free heal. Right. Try and talk this time. You built something to sleep on. Thank you. Whether it is night or day, you can sleep on any bed that is within a room to recover your health. As the sun sets, the darkness will close in around you and more powerful monsters emerge in force. When night falls, you would do well to return to your base, rest your head upon a pillow and sleep until morning. Rose, my child, you discovered the means to build a straw mattress all by yourself. In addition to the power of creation that I bestowed upon you, it seems you also bear the special skill to discern what can be made from the materials you find. This is a wondrous power to have. It shall no doubt prove invaluable to you in your quest to rebuild the city. Rose, hello. Was the goddess speaking to you? You were staring off into space with your mouth open again. You've got to pay more attention to what's going on around you. If you keep spacing out like that, you'll never get anything done. Rose begins to feel time passing. So yeah, now the day time comes in, up in the top right there. And yeah, if you're wondering what they're on about, that's Rose's face constantly, no matter what's happening. Does not change. Okay, next, let's get the hunger meter going. Oh, I forgot to equip you. So there we go. Now I've got something that does a bit more damage. Rose, can I ask you something? With all this wandering around and collecting stuff, aren't you getting a bit hungry? No, it's not just me. That's not my tummy rumbling. You must be hearing things again. But anywho, look, there's lots of plumberry trees around here. Plumberries are kind of small, they don't really fill you up, but they're really sweet and juicy. Can you go get some for me? I'll need at least 5 for a decent meal. Okay, so yeah, what you want is these things over here. Can I? Nope, you can't get them. That's 4 of them because I picked some up. There we go, that's the 5 she wants. But before we do that, grab you. Let's go and kill you a minute. Thank you. Might as well just collect some bits while what? Here. And get back here, you. Get back here, thank you. Some more broken branches. And, oh, okay, I got my first grass seed from killing one of these Draculas, or whatever they're called. I keep forgetting the name of these. Alright. But yeah, kill this blue slime, you get blue. Good. Kill these, and you can get seeds out of them. What? Don't really do much. Apart from, yeah, if we just quickly use one over here. On mud. In fact, I'll do it here because, yeah, it will show its limitations. There. Yeah, so on mud, it will turn anything to grass, but it won't turn stone or swamp. In fact, it won't turn anything but the grass, the mud into grass. So that's nice. Anyway, I've got what she needs, so let's hand them in. You found so many. Can I have them? Yes. Hooray, thanks. To tell the truth, I'm actually really hungry. Here, these are for you. It's your share. I mean, you must be starving too, right? They're really tasty. You should try them. Rose's tummy starts to rumble. So there we go. We get 3 of them back. What I didn't really need. And there we go. Top left. We've got a hunger meter. Okay. You know, Rose, I've been thinking. You run around smashing up all these trees and grass and stuff, and use the materials you find to build new things. It'll be pretty useful to have somewhere to store all that stuff, don't you think? After all, you're going to have to collect a lot of different materials pretty soon. Why? Well, it's a secret, tee-hee, but you should still make something to put all your stuff in. Your friend is wise indeed. Having a place to store and manage the resources you gather would serve you well. Can you conceive of an item that would serve such a role? And there we go. We come up with an idea of how to make a chest. Okay. So, let's just go and build one of them. There we go. Just a couple of broken branches, apparently, turn into that. Fine. There we go. Right. There we go. She's happy. That's incredible. Wow, you made a chest. Now you can put all the stuff you collect in there and go and collect even more stuff. You know, Rose, there's something I've always wondered. What exactly has happened to this world? They say that the light was stolen from us by a really bad man. Ever since, it's been all anyone can do just to survive. Nobody cares about anyone but themselves, and they never help anyone else out. Anyway, I think it's super boring to live like that. Don't you think it'd be fun if we could rebuild the city and everyone could live together? I feel like if you're around, anything can happen. We should do everything we can to make this town a great place to live. But we need loads and loads of materials to do that. That's why I asked you to make a chest. Alright, so it's agreed. We're going to build the biggest, bestest city in the whole wide world. I'll have a think about what we need to build and you'll build it. You are going to help me, aren't you, Rose? Aren't you? Don't really have much of a choice. It's going to be a lot of work to turn this place into a huge city, isn't it? Is there anything I can do to help? Like maybe I could build something? That would be pretty helpful, wouldn't it? But if I'm going to build things, I'm going to need a room to work in, just like the one in this picture. Rose, can you build me a room like the one I've drawn, please? Pretty please. It would seem your example has awoken within young Pippa the will to build. Blueprint, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's the bit I was saying. Build the rooms within the bounds of your base. or the inhabitants won't recognise them, and it won't count towards any of your quests or anything. And as I'll show... No. For the workbench, use the mason's workstation near the flag, meaning that one that I've moved. You'll probably have to bash it a bit before you can move it. Oh, and the room will need a door. Yeah, I know. Okay. There we go. We can now make a straw door. Okay, so let's just pick you up a minute. Actually, I don't know why it did that, because I can just build it here. It's fine. And yeah, for the blueprints, you're going to have to put it, obviously, completely free, because if I was to put it there, them stone bricks there wouldn't count as part of the wall for it. So, yeah, what I might do is just put it there, meaning there's a gap next to it. You know what? No. Let's put it down in this corner, and then right on the boundary. Don't have to worry about anything. And obviously, once I've done this, I can edit it later on. So if we walk on, press Z, we can get a 3D view and see where everything is to go. So, yeah. With that, we can put you in there. Put the chest there. And you know you've done it right if you get that blue swish thing. So, let's put these in. Might as well get these all in while we can. And then... yeah, oh, not you. See, that went in the wrong one, so we didn't get the swish. There we go. Back up. Put you in there. Okay, and that is all of them done. Right, now I need to build the door. So let's get that built, because I've already got the stuff I need for it. And I need a bonfire. Thankfully, I've got all that stuff. So I went out before and collected a load, didn't I? And this is why. Right, so let's put the door on there. Thank you. And you can go in there, meaning the blueprint is complete. And we've made a stonemason's workshop. There we go. Pippa is happy with that. Hooray, you built the workroom I asked for. Thanks. It's just like the one in my picture. Often the inhabitants of the town will seek you to assist by presenting you with blueprints. Should you lack sufficient resources to complete a blueprint or other construction, search for them in the nearby wilderness. Some materials can only be attained by defeating monsters, thus freeing them from their grasp. Fine. I'm going to use the new workroom to build all sorts of stuff. I'll put it in the chest at the end of the day so you can take a look at the amazing things I made. And they do. It's random, but yeah, it's sometimes you can get half decent stuff in there. Right, let's just put that there, because yeah, I don't want that like that. I want to just go there. There we go. Just make it a little bit bigger. For now, that will do, instead of wasting that space over there. Okay, next, what do you want now, girl? Thanks again. Now we can make everything we need to rebuild the city. But it's not going to be much of a city with just the two of us living here. The truth is, when I was on my way here, I saw a suspicious looking man lurking around nearby. He looked a bit of a weirdo, so I waited until he went away and ran straight here. But maybe if we ask him to come and live with us, he might lend a hand in rebuilding the city. He was on the other side of the mountain the last time I saw him. go find him and get him to join us. Okay, so we've now got a quest marker up on the top right there. Yeah, he's over that way, I think. But we need to go that way first. What's fine. Let's just pick up some more of these so we've got something to eat. And might as well just keep picking these up as well. They'll come in handy. And yeah, now we get to do a little bit of exploring. I mean, I could have done this a lot earlier. In fact, it technically, before I'd even got the time going, the day-night thing, as you can see, it's starting to turn to night now. But yeah, even before I'd done that, I could have gone and rescued this fella if I'd wanted to. But there's an old worn signpost with the words "My Pledged" emblazoned on at the top. There's a lot right underneath. Would you like to read it? Yes, I would. How many years have passed since the vile and wicked Dragon Lord enshrouded our realm in darkness? Monsters roam the land unchecked, and even my dear home, the city of Catling, have finally fallen. 'Twas but a matter of months after being robbed of the power to create that we did begin to lose our culture. Even now, fewer and fewer of our people are literate. For so long did we take that most dear and precious power for granted, that without it, we are undone. But if I cannot prevent humanity's decline, at least I can record it. To this end, I resolve to travel the lands of Alfgard and take note of what has befallen mankind. May this notice stand testament to my vow. I intend to collect the records of my journey into a book, which I should title A Passage of Tantagel. I invite all who read this pledge to follow in my footsteps and seek out my stories. May the goddess watch over thee in all thine adventures. Sir Reginald Augustus Grayness, Catlan Brigade of Guards. So yeah, we've got a fella who decided he was gonna leave things around so we can get some lore if we want. So yeah, if we go around and look out for him, it will tell us a bit more about what happened. And yeah, you can... Oh, there we go. We've got a milk blossom, so you don't just get blue goo out of there. Right, examine this, because this is where Pippa told us he was. So the bonfire is burning brightly. It looks like it's been freshly stoked. Somebody must be nearby. Okay, so we'll just grab these. Thank you. So keep on going around here. And yeah, night's fallen. So there will be certain monsters spawning in. Now, we're okay for now. But, here we go. Found this place, so we'll read this. These ancient books are so difficult to read. Deciphering the Catlan Chronicle might take much longer than I originally thought. The handwriting's so bad that Rhodes cannot summon up the will to read anymore. Okay, that's fine. And again, while a lot of these things are no good for us for building or stuff, it comes in handy for other bits that we'll see. Let's take care of you. There we go. Get us that. We'll get some mushrooms as well because they'll come in handy. No, we won't because we're full. Okay, that's fine. Let's just get over here then and find our new friend. No, anybody there? There's someone there. Those rotten monsters have buried me alive. They've completely covered me in earth and I can't get out. Please, whoever you are, get me out of here. Okay, so yeah, let's just do this. And yeah, even though we can get out now, no. You want all of them, destroy him. There we go. Now it's down. Free at last. I cannot thank you enough, young lady. But tell me, who exactly are you? I'm sure I would remember such a funny looking face. What? You say you're building a town near here? By my bushy beard, that is wonderful news. Let me help. Let me join your city and help to rebuild it. What are you pulling that face for? You look like you just swallowed an insect. Well, you may make whatever strange face you like. I'll find my way to your town whether you like it or not. I'm Rollo, the proud owner of that most venerable of books, the Catling Chronicles. I assure you that it and I will prove invaluable to this new city of yours. Now, lead the way. There we go. So, he joins us. And, yeah, this is for later on. But, as you just saw, I can't destroy them. Some things are tagged as indestructible, no matter what you've got. Because basically, it's essential. And it stops you breaking the game. So, let's just get him back. This time, I'm going to take a slightly different route back. I'm going to go up and over. Because up here, yeah, we've got use. And, yeah, use drop feathers that we're going to need. Okay, a minute. Have I got anything I can get rid of? Anything I don't need? You know what? Drop the grass seed for now. Don't need that. Because, yeah, pick up the feather and we can now make a chimera wing. And they're going to come in handy. Okay, we've made it back and there we go, Pippa. You found someone to join our town. What's that? You think he seems a bit shady? You might be right there. That's why I avoided him in the first place. When I first saw him, he was giggling to himself and stroking this enormous book. But he got a beard. He must be pretty dependable, right? And he must be really clever too. I mean, he's got such a big bushy beard after all. Anyway, now that we've found a new friend, we can all work together to make this the best city in the whole of Alfgard. There we go, extra 5 HP there. Oh, it will be if I could, so yeah, let's just put some of these in here. Yeah, just put the resources for now because, yeah, anything that's in a chest we can access. So that's fine. Let's do that. Don't need them yet. In fact, they can go in there as well. Yeah. All them can go there. Right, grab you. Might as well use that. Get myself up. And let's have a chat with you. My bristling brows. This town is positively brimming with life. If you say so. Why do we believe that the Catling Chronicle describes this very place? It's the perfect location to bring the legendary city of Catling back to life. Oh ho, my mention of the legendary tome piqued your interest, does it? The Catling Chronicles is an invaluable volume of ancient knowledge passed down in my family over countless generations. It is many hundreds of years old, and its pages tell of mankind's hapless history and the lost art of creation and construction. Deciphering this ancient text could reveal secrets vital to the restoration of this once great city. Our meeting is no mere coincidence, Rose. I assure you, we are destined to rebuild this magnificent town together. Right, what do you want me to build first? Rose, my friend, I do not mean to cast doubt on your claims, but was it truly you who constructed these buildings? If that were true, it'd mean you have the power to build new things, a gift mankind lost long ago. Could it be you're the builder of whom the Captain Chronicles speaks? The legendary figure blessed with the power of construction. Of course not. If the builder had a face like that, I'd eat my own bird. Rose, I nearly forgot. The path across the mountain between the towns and the place where you found me, I was dreadfully treacherous, wasn't it? Not really. Well, the Chronicles describe a special tool that can be crafted. Already done it, built it, and used it to get back here. There we go. Because I've already done it, yeah, it just skips straight to it. Goddess above, this is a Chimera wing. It's just as the Chronicle describes. Then, there's no doubt about it, within you dwells the long-lost power of construction. You really are the builder. And yet, he doesn't eat his beard. Ever since the light was lost to us and the realm plunged into darkness, the people of Alfgard have waited for this day to come. The day that benevolent Rubis would send the builder to save us. Rose, you need only touch a Chimera's feather to know what you could build from it. Done it! Seek out more materials, speak to those, and your knowledge is sure to expand. Keep a keen eye on your surroundings, my child. If you should see anything that you've never seen before, be sure to collect it. Rose, you and I have two vital tasks ahead of us. Firstly, we must complete the glorious restoration of the once great city. And secondly, we must unravel the mystery of what terrible tragedy brought the town to ruin. This place was once girdled all about by fearsome fortifications, tall turrets and towers to keep the monsters at bay. It's even said that a great golem once watched over the city, keeping all inside safe from harm. Those citadels and strongholds were completely obliterated and nothing remains of Catelyn but ruins. How could such a wretched fate have come to pass? As a proud son of Catelyn, I plan to uncover the mystery of what befell my ill-starred ancestors. No doubt that with your power and my book, it's only a matter of time before the truth becomes clear. We're all counting on you, Rose. Hee hee hee. Wahahaha! And I get 4 broken branches for that, lovely. Right, okay. Pippa, you're next. Right, you know, I've been starving lately. I could eat my own head. All this building and inventing is hungry work. So I've been thinking, if we had something to cook with, we could make all sorts of delicious, nutritious meals. What do you say? Can you think of something to build to cook things on? If you do think of anything, put it in a room with a chest so we can store the delicious dishes we make. So, yeah, make a room to cook in. Okay, and then we figure out how to make a cook fire. That's fine. And yeah, we now get the freedom to build it however we want. The thing is, yeah, I need one of them first. Yep. And, oh, grassy leaves. That's what I'm missing. Oh, I only had 3 bonfires. I assumed it was the bonfire it needed. Right, let me just go and grab some grass from here. There we go. That should be enough. And yeah, it was. There we go. Build that. Yeah, and you don't have to build just the rooms that they want. You can, if you know how to build the room, you can build it. Right. So let's just quickly max them out. Never have too many healing items. So, what we'll do is... Yeah, you know what? I'm going to put the cookhouse here. So, for now, all we can do is build with dirt. And I can't knock that down yet, but we will do later on, hence why I'm making it like this. Nope, don't want you there. There we go. Put the door in. Put the chest for now on there. Because, yeah, it only counts the... Basically, whatever's in line with the door is what counts as part of that room. So, you can go there. And there we go. We built a crude kitchen. She's happy. And now, if we want, or when we've got the stuff, yeah, we can start cooking. Good. Right, before I do that, let's see if we put anything in here yet. I don't think they have, because that's all the stuff I put in. It's fine. You do, eventually. Right. Anyway, let's wait. Excuse me. It's meant to be me and her sleeping next to each other. Huh, fine, you know what? I'm going to put that there. There you go. Okay, we wake up before anybody else. Blimey, you did it. You made a place to cook. Now, I'll be able to make all sorts of scrummy food. Thank you, Rose. And that chest is perfect. If I make anything really, really tasty, I'll put it in there so you can try a bit too. Thank you. And she gives us back the 2 plumberries we gave her before. Okay. Right, can you split up? Because I can't get onto the one who wants to talk to me. Come on. There we go. Right. Well, by my bulbous belly, it seems we have a kitchen now. This creative power of yours is a wonderful thing. I wonder if your culinary skills are equally exemplary. What say you test them out and make me something to eat? What? Make it yourself? You'll build a whole kitchen for Pippa, but you won't even make a single measly meal. Rose, you wound me. I thought we were friends. By the way, I should mention I saw some delicious looking orange mushrooms growing down by the water's edge. Sure you can make a meal out of a fine ingredient like that. 3 servings should do the trick. Fine, I'll go and get the mushrooms. And actually, while I'm here, yes, there's a chest up there, so we'll head up and grab that in a minute. Just grab them. And yeah, as I say, there's nothing to stop you just going off and exploring. And I've got enough dirt, so just stand here and double jump. Yeah, you can build underneath yourself, get into higher heights. So, more. There we go. Place them down. Excuse me. Let me just get rid of that branch. And there we go. Nice and safe. Right, what have we got? Oh, that's nice. Oh, I can't break it with this yet. Fine. And yeah, another good thing is, yeah, getting up high, you can actually see around, and just over this way. Might as well build a bridge over to it. I mean, yeah, it's safer than jumping down than trying to climb back up. There we go. Yeah, just a small drop there. That's fine. Yeah, just over here we've got a poisonous bog, meaning more resources. Oops. Okay. That we can collect. So there we go. Stalks. poisonous peat. Oh, hello, a minute. Yeah. Careful of the poison, you will take damage. Is that gold? It is. Okay, a minute. Just break these. Okay, I need to wait. But try and remember they're there because, yes, there's gold over here. We'll see what that can get me. Alright. Can't break them down yet. That's fine. Right, come on. Let's see if I can get one of you to come over here. And what I do like as well is because it's poisonous, if I was to put, say, this mug down here, it stays as dirt. Put it down here, transforms. So, yeah. Right, let's just try and get out to one of yous to fight you. There we go. Yeah, a number of monsters won't just attack straight away. What's nice, others do, obviously. Yeah, it's taken a while, but one of them's finally dropped something. Good. Tainted tree. Okay, well, let's just have you. And, yeah, my hunger meter is dropping a bit, so just have some of these, and we've got plenty of them. Okay, that was about everything we could get. So, yeah, 4 mushrooms. Let's make them. Okay. Thank you. Would you stop sleeping with flipping Pippa? She's mine. Rose, I do detect the succulent scent of freshly roasted marshmallow. Sorry, mushrooms. The fragrance alone is a mellow melody of mouth-watering flavours. My growing gizzard, these shall make a magnificent meal. Come now, hand them over. Quick, quick, quick. Fine. We shall have to rename you the Cooker. Bwahaha. The Chronicle covers a wide range of topics. The chapters concerning the preparation of hearty, healthy meals out of particular... Pardon, you want to see it yourself? The Chronicle with your own 2 eyes? I'm sorry, but that book is a priceless family heirloom. I can't just go parading it around in front of anyone that asks. And besides, the tomb is written in an ancient and cryptic script. There's no way that you or anyone else will be able to read it. What little knowledge I myself have gleaned from it has taken years of painstaking study. However, I have not a single doubt that this book holds the key to restoring the city to its former greatness. I shall not rest until I've deciphered each and every one of its secrets. But fear not, my friend, I will not keep those secrets to myself. As soon as I make a breakthrough in my studies, you will be the first to know. And as for these mushrooms, it's only fair that you should taste the fruits of your labour too. Take this as a token of our everlasting friendship. Thanks. You give me one back. Right. No, he wants to talk again, does he? Fine. What? Have I finished reading the book yet? Learn some patience, young lady. I made it quite clear that you'd be the first to know of any secrets I uncover. Deciphering the Chronicle will take time, and our work on restoring the city has only just begun. I suggest that while I continue my studies, you labour to rebuild the city to its former greatness and prove yourself the builder you claim to be. Okay, so yeah, this one's all about levelling the city up. And, okay, not quite, but I will in a minute. I've only got a few things to add. And, yeah, I can say I've already got a pot, so that gives me extra 50. Okay. Yeah, it only counts for things inside rooms. So, what I'm going to do, in fact, would it work that way? No, it won't. It's okay. I was trying to think of something, but that's later on. It's fine. Alright. In that case, let's just build up the walls around the outside. Now, for these three, the north, east, and south walls, I'm going to build them right on the border. The north one, I'm going to leave a bit of a gap. Again, advantages of knowing what's going to come up. Okay, there you go. Got to level 2. I haven't quite finished what I was trying to build here, but yeah, I'm doing okay. Right, let's just put some pots down here. And then, yeah, let's just put there so people have got a little bit of privacy. Not much, but you know, some. Because unfortunately, yeah, if I was to put a door in here, then it wouldn't class it as one big room. Hence why I'm leaving the gap where the door should be. Oh, I'm too short. Too short. Right, just quickly nab them out of the wall over here. There we go. Right, so that is this area. Now, look, this room looking good. So yeah, little twin rooms have made for them. Okay. Right, that's going to make you happy. Let's get that in. I'm impressed. Not only are you the builder, but it seems your powers are becoming even greater. No matter how many monsters you defeat, you will grow no stronger. Only by the weapons you wield and the armor you wear will your might as a warrior increase. You are the builder, my child, and it is by building this base that your true strength will be revealed. I'm sorry to say, though, that I've made scant progress in deciphering the Chronicle. I dare say it'll be sometime still before. By my sensitive ears, do you hear that? Okay, and yeah, that symbol there means we're gonna be attacked. So, first things first, let's just eat the seed. There we go, extra health. And this first wave should be okay, but let's just make sure we get something to eat first. Now, have they made me anything? They have. Ooh, they've made me an fried egg. Thank you very much. Oh, I'll eat that. And then we'll go and have a nap. And that... Why? Why are them two always in the same bloody room? Fine, I'll sleep on my own tonight. In fact, you know what? Before we do the fight, I know how to do it. Just get rid of that. And you. Get rid of all the bed. Yeah. Empty room, that's fine. Right. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put you in there. And then you down there. There we go. Now, they should sleep completely separately. Good. Right. There. Because, yeah. It's... I forget. It's the order you put the beds down depends on the order of where they sleep. There we go. Now I might be able to spend some time with Pippa. Right. Anyway. You got the most terrible news. I know not what has driven them to it, but the monsters plan to attack our great city in force. It's not really that much force. We must protect Catlin at all costs, Rose. You must prepare our defences against the coming assault. But fear not, I shall fight by your side, my friend. I shall do my duty by protecting dear Pippa and our beloved home from harm. Rollo speaks the truth, my child. The vicious beasts that dwell hereabouts are heading here in droves. The town is the scene of all Alfgar's restoration. It must not be allowed to fall to the hands of the monsters. Oaken Club, healing. We can get through it. Are you ready? Yes. Okay. It's your first true battle, but fear not, for I know you will prevail. Yep. This one's pretty straightforward. So, there we go. Pippa does a runner to somewhere safe. And we get some skeletons coming at us. So, we just take these down. There we go. I get a pile of bones. And that. And yeah. Just kill use. There we go. That's 4 of the 5. And number 5. So. Down you go. That's the first attack survived. Lovely. Victory. Well done. You've saved Catelyn from the monsters' advances. As hope wells within the townspeople's heart, so too will your banner of hope grow, blanketing the land with even more warm and tender light. Liar, it doesn't. It stays the exact same size. But now it seems the location of base is known to the Dragon Lord's vile vassals. The monsters fear that should the people of Alfgar band together, they will lose their dominion over these lands. No doubt these beasts will launch yet more offensive in an attempt to crush this beacon of hope. You must protect this place, my child, whatever it takes, no matter what manner of brutish behemoth assaults it. You do not know if you're equal to the task. In fact, you do not really understand what this task I have given you is all about. You just want to build things, not fight the monsters. At this very moment, that may well be so. But as you come to know more of the people here, you'll realise that with great power comes great responsibility. I have done all I can for this benign land. The rest is up to you, my child. Work together with your new friend and restore the city to its former greatness. I must leave you now, but I know we shall meet again when your work here is done. Until then, know that I do watch over you always. And we got blue table fragments. Okay, and here we go. We get ourselves a new friend. Saw a great shaft of light on the horizon and thought it warranted investigation. Imagine my surprise when I discovered a bustling village. I mean, calling it bustling is a little bit ambitious, but fine. But who are you and what are you doing in a place like this? I beg your pardon, you're building a city? Good luck with that. If you expect people to work together and live in harmony, you've another thing coming. Hate to burst your bubble, girl, but there's not a man alive who has the luxury of looking out for anyone but himself. Speaking of which, I'm tired out after that trek. I'll stay here and rest for a while, if you don't mind. The name's LaRouche. Shan't be staying long, I don't think, but in any case, pleased to make your acquaintance. Okay, so, yep, he's the new one. So that's fine, we're up to 3. 4 if you include me. Brilliant work. Showing those blighters whose boss rose. But it seems the filthy fiends have found our humble settlement. With no way of knowing when they may strike next, we must devise some means to keep them at bay. By the way, I noticed you found a pair of curious stone fragments in the aftermath of battle. I had seen an artifact of similar design in the Chronicle, and man of action I am, investigated it further. If you were to stick them together, I believe they would form a device known as a teleportal. Apparently you can just plunk that thing down on the ground and hey presto, it'll whisk you away on a sunbeam to a place where you can find whatever your heart desires. For a builder like yourself, putting together a thing like that should be a piece of cake. Well, do you think you can glue that thing together? Yeah, we can. Okay, thank you. Right, quickly do that. There we go. And there we go. He is happy. By my baby blue eyes, you've done it, Rose. You've made a teleportal. Now you can travel to distant and mysterious worlds and back again. In these new and exciting lands, you're sure to find new and exciting materials with which to build new and exciting items. Quickly put it down and hop on to wherever it is. Actually, before you head off, there's something I wish to ask of you. Something on which the good city of art and its continued growth depends. Once you've that teleport up and running, I beg you, speak to me before you step through it. Okay. And yeah, I'm going to put it in here for a simple reason. Put that in a room. Not only do we get a nice light show and a portal to another island, but there we go. The room turns into a teleportarium. Lovely. Right. By my athletic physique, the teleportal has activated. That mysterious swirling light is positively hypnotic. When a teleportal shines like that, it shows that a path is open to a place where all your dreams can come true. Rose, my friend, there's one thing I wish to ask of you before you pass through the glimmering veil. I ask you find out how to build that most mighty of tools, the giant mallet, sorry. The chronicles describe the giant mallet as a fearsome hammer strong enough to break huge boulders and fell great trees. Rocks and wood aside, you're bound to find a valuable bounty of new materials wherever this teleporter takes you. And with new materials comes new idea for new items we can use to make our city even bigger and better. The monsters known as Hammerhoods carry these mallets everywhere they go. I'm sure they could tell you how to build one. Once you've learnt the recipe, waste no time, build one straight away and show it to me. So yeah, there we go. And as you say, we jump onto there. We get a Wibble, not so much a Sunbeam. And we're now in a new area with new enemies and new items. So if we just open you up, we get, a Navi Globe. Basically a waypoint. I can put that down in a location if I want, and it'll appear on my radar to remind me there's something there. But yeah, just quickly, I think we'll end it there today with that. Ooh, we've got a whooping needle, very nice. So we can now make a decoration of a stuffed Hammerhood. Yeah, I think you get the point. We will end it there today. This is Dragon Quest Builders, and I do love this game. There's just something about it that it's really enjoyable, really relaxing, and just fun. It's a nice game that you can just load up at any time. And that is not all there is to it. Because if we just come out a minute, the other part is Terra Incognita. And this one is basically freedom to do whatever you wish. And okay, you've got to unlock things by playing through the main game, but yeah, you get a lot of freedom in here. So yes, as it says, you can build anywhere, whatever you want, however you want. There is no real restrictions on it. The only issue I found with it is if you want to share, you can only share whatever's built inside that area there. The stones there were basically inside that bit there. Whatever's built, you can share. Although it doesn't stop you from actually building anywhere else, whatever you want. So, yeah, let's just quickly... I do like this one as well, because even though I can't use it at this moment in time, yeah, I need a special thing called a pixel. But yeah, you can build, if you want to build out of, you know, anything you want. There's loads of different colored blocks, even some thingy. And if you want, you can even build proper retro 8-bit, you name it. Yeah, there's a lot of old school bits there. You can even add in sprites of whatever you wish. And yeah, you can get infinite supply of stuff, so you don't have to worry about trying to find your basic supplies. So they're all there. So yeah, there's a lot of freedom you can have in this mode. So there we go. That's it for today. I hope you've enjoyed it. I will, as always, leave a description down below. And who knows? If you are interested in it, let me know, because we might come back and maybe do a live stream of this at some point. Maybe I'll have, you know, go through the main campaign on a live stream. Or maybe we'll just have a community build where we just come and build things. We'll see. Don't know. Let me know what you think down below. But in the meantime, I've been Sank84, and this has been the wonderful Dragon Quest Builders. Thank you so much for joining me. Look after each other, and until next time, goodbye.